Hello. Good morning, good evening, and this is definitely good night because it is nine after 9 o'clock here in Denver time, and we're doing a very important milestone. 22 is going to be a launch cycle in 2024 for us. So on 122 of 2024, we're going to be officially launching Tesla Black DAO, and that's one of the DAOs that we're going to be pre-launching tonight. We're going to be launching the 3 DAOs that comprise Gigs Go Green, a movement for gig workers. And join with me tonight, we've got Tyler, my superpower, Mrs. Yonks, and also Amy, I am Lotus. Good night, ladies.
Hey, good to be here.
So this is our Notion page, and don't have a whole lot of agenda prepared in this particular Notion page, but I am going to bring open another Notion page here that's our smart contracts database, because this is one of the things that's the primary boxes that we're going to be checking here tonight. And I was working on the smart contracts database earlier, and let me bring this on screen for everybody here. Let me make this a little bit bigger. So right now it's grouped by project, and I'm going to scroll down here. So we're going to go down. We don't have anything created as far as the 3 smart contracts. And we're going to follow a similar dynamic that we did with Web3 Freedom Club over here. And these are the smart contracts that we're going to be basically modeling for the 3 DAOs. We're going to have a board of stewards. We're going to have a member token, and we're going to have a ERC20 token. And we're not sure if we're going to be using the ERC20 tokens currently, but that's one of the things that we want to incorporate within our articles of organization when we form as a Wyoming DAO LLC. So let me bring open the window for the Tesla Black, and I've got some of those tabs open here. So let's see. So this is the unlock dashboard, and this is the, let me make sure that we're on the right one here. So Tesla Black, got it. So I'm going to go ahead and actually add a network real quick for Polygon, approve, switch to Polygon. So we are primarily building on Polygon, and this is Tesla Black DAO, the hot wallet for that. So let me go ahead and refresh this over here. And we're just going to hop right in. So we're going to create the board of stewards NFT for Tesla Black DAO. So while we're going through this, Amy or Tyler, if you have any questions, we've gone through these sorts of processes quite a bit. And this is, again, one of the things that I was ensuring that we didn't have done. And you'll see in a minute, as you remember, probably we've spent a lot more time developing the narrative around solar EV, which is why that there's 4 smart contracts that we've created for that. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead over here and create a lock. And we're going to do, let me create my own. So don't have enough Matic. So this is something that might have to do real quick here. Send over some Matic. I don't even know if I have enough. I might have to do a quick swap myself. Actually, I must have done that already. So I do have some extra Matic. So let me just bring this into the screen over here. So this is the video that we're on right now, the live stream. And here's what we're looking at is the Matic. And I'm just going to go back over here to grab this address, copy to clipboard. And this is the thing that I love about crypto is instantaneous settlement. You don't have to jump through hoops. So anyway, I'm just going to send over to Matic for right now. And just for fun, I'm going to send 2.22 Matic because 222 is the big launch date for our Colorado security offering for the Colorado PBCs, our public benefit cooperatives. So let's see, we're going to send, there's the address from the clipboard, 2.22 Matic. Next. Confirm. Okay, and we'll go over here and refresh this. No Matic yet because it's still coming over. And I'm going to grab the view on Block Explorer. Here's the transaction ID. Just doing another refresh on the window here. And there's the Matic. So now we can refresh this. Polygon. So let's actually go through the process over here for creating the smart contract. So this is one of the things right now we have this locked and it's administratively locked, and that's something that we do to for a best practices standpoint. So only you can see here it's locked by myself, and this is one of the things that we don't want to have changed unless it's a steward within the organization. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, we're creating a new unlock protocol lock right now. And I'm going to call this Tesla Black. This is our board of stewards for Tesla Black DAO. And one of the things too, going to be very intentional about using Tesla Black as one word. It's already come up on a couple attorneys thing concerned as far as being Tesla infringing on their intellectual property. So that's one of the things that going to go out of our way to avoid that. And whether that will happen or not, I like to say that that would be a good problem to have. And we're actually going to be forming the legal entity as EV Co-op. Tyler and I have had EV.coop for a while, so that is some intellectual property that's in our tool chest. So it doesn't look like I actually have Tesla Black DAO in here. And this is one of the things, I'm going to take a look at what this page is real quick. So this is confusing. It needs to be Tesla Black PBC. Yeah, right here. Tesla Black of Colorado, PBC, Tesla Black. Well, I've got Colorado over here, so that's good enough. Okay, so let's actually change this to not Tesla Black PBC, it needs to be Tesla Black DAO. Network is Polygon, and this is NFT Unlock Protocol, and this is a Board of Stewards purpose and supply. We're only going to have the three of us that are on here right now. And I'm going to link that icon. Okay. That looked good, Tyler. Amy, on the NFT name. I don't think that this can be changed.
Yeah, I think it should be okay.
I don't think this really matters because it's going to be a free NFT, unlimited. And this is one of the things that's going to be a very iterative process. One of the goals that we have communicated and will continue to communicate is that we want to onboard 100 members into Tesla Black DAO. And right now, this is not the member NFT. This is the board of stewards, and this is one of the things that will anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do next. That all looks fine. I'm gonna get a screenshot here real quick, close this extra tab. Speaking of Unlock, we had a great AMA this morning with Chris Carfy, who has been involved with Unlock in the community, Unlock protocol in the community there from a marketing and DAO perspective. And looking forward to, we've got an active grant application for a proposal to create an additional incentive for these early adopters to join Tesla Black DAO. So this looks good to me. And this is one of the things that we're going to be very intentional about who that we're inviting to the board of stewards. So it'll be interesting to see what that looks like. And there may even be some aspects that we provide. But anyway, I'm not even going to attempt to unpack that right now. So let's see. Looks good to me. Here's the transaction. So creating this smart contract looks like it's taking, what is that? 0.09 Matic, which is about 8 cents. And this is one of the reasons that we love building on Polygon, is because the cost is very, very minimal compared to doing it on Ethereum mainnet. So completed, yay. So here, let me open this up in a new tab. Get a new tab. And let's see. All right. So here's our Discord server. Just minted or created the Tesla Black Board of Stewards. Tesla Black DAO. Smart contract. Here's the Polygon scan.com TX record. And let me get a screenshot of this. Your lock was successfully deployed. Start managing it. Okay. Well, we can do the airdrop later. Here's the address. They put that in there. Address. Okay, so this was an important one. The one that we're about to do is even more important. And before we do that, I'm actually going to make some notes here real quick to finish this up. Haven't done the airdrop yet, so I'm going to put in a history note on sync this block. So this is 22 December 2023. Created a smart contract via this live stream. Link to our pre-launching. Looks like I need to fix that title here too. Pre-launching. Smart contracts that I was working on there. Okay, cool. So here's the address. That. Put in the TX creation record. Go ahead and lock this page. Okay, so this was the Board of Stewards. Now the one that we're going to actually offer during pre-launch is the most important NFT because and this is one of the things that will actually create a new smart contract for the Kickstarter campaign. So the pre-launch is going to be a different smart contract than the one on our launch. Does that make sense, Tyler and Amy? So here's the one that we created for Web3 Freedom Club, and I'm going to do a similar one for new unlock protocol lock. This is going to be the Tesla Black DAO member pre-launch. I don't need ARC7. Is this good? You like that, Tyler, Tesla Black, and Amy?
Yeah, it should work.
It's good.
So going to go through the process here. Tesla Black DAO pre-launch member, create lock, create my own Polygon, membership duration in days, 365, unlimited memberships, currency and price, USDC. 69.0. And this will come more into play because I think that we're going to be doing a manual process because I don't know if we, and this is one of the things that we can take up from an automation standpoint. But one of the opportunities that we have is that we're wanting to create the onboarding process where somebody can use their credit card. And that's something that we're planning on doing within WordPress at tesla.black. And the reason that we're doing the smart contract creation right now is we need these smart contract addresses for when we register the entities with the Secretary of State for creating our Wyoming DAO LLCs. So we need to have the smart contracts all in place so that we don't have to go back and change that later because that's a cost and a process, and it's easier to just have those right now. Because like right now, the only NFT that we're really planning on using is the DAO pre-launch member NFT, and that's the we've got the gigs go green that we just airdropped the 11th NFT earlier today. But anyway, I'm gonna get going here with next. This looks good, right, Tyler, Amy?
Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
It's okay.
I'm a little curious to see how it's gonna take the hashtag. I hope that that doesn't break something on smart contracts. I don't know if that's a an acceptable dynamic. Should I leave it or take it off? Let's actually take a look and see what it looks like on this one if we can. Polygon scan. Our token. It looks okay here. It's not on the front side, so let's just go ahead and go with it. Next. Oh, unlimited. Next. Polygon, Tesla Black DAO pre-launch member. So this is only the NFT that's going to be available till 122. And like I said, on 122/2024 is when our Kickstarter campaign goes live. And that's when the flip we're going to flip the switch from pre-launch to launch, and then the Tesla Black, the only way to onboard into Tesla Black will be through, and this is one of the things that we need to make a decision on. We don't need to decide that now, but I'm not even going to unpack that now as far as the affiliate opportunity versus the Kickstarter. I think it still makes sense to onboard through our own native website. But anyway, let's go ahead. This looks good to me. 365 days, membership duration, maximum number of memberships for sale. And I think one of the things that we can do whenever we do the airdrop is actually specify the renewal. So like whether we want that to renew, I think it would be more fun to just like have the renewal be on 122 for anybody that joins the pre-launch. And then that would basically be like the membership window from now to pre-launch basically for free, if that makes sense. But anyway, it looks good to me. So here's our cost for transacting on the Polygon blockchain, which is about 8 cents. Go ahead and get this transaction confirmed. Confirm. Your lock was successfully deployed. You on Block Explorer. So, and this is for Tesla Black DAO pre-launch member. Let's just created the Tesla Black DAO member, DAO pre-launch member, smart contract. Polygon scan.com TX record. And here's the address. Was that this one? Let me refresh this 15 seconds ago. 1 minute ago. And this is where we're planning on building the workflow at Tesla.Black for creating our onboarding process where somebody would actually buy the member NFT. So start managing our member NFT. And here is our address that I was wanting to get. And let's actually take a look at that token. Tesla Black DAO pre-launch member. There we go. Awesome. So going back to our locks, now we have the two smart contracts. Let me go ahead and throw this in the live stream for everybody there. So there are the two smart contracts that we wanted to create, the pre-launch member and the board of stewards. And we're going to be using an initial, and this is one of the things that anyway, it will be, we may have to update whenever we go to the anyway, not going to unpack that right now, but the other one that was wanting to do is, and let me get this created on here in Notion. Black DAO. This is the NFT that we just created there. Tesla Black DAO pre-launch member. Yep. Purpose. Member NFT. Supply. Address. And here's the token address. Record. And go ahead and lock this page here. Okay, so we now have the board of stewards, we have the pre-launch member, and now the other one was wanting to do was our ERC 20 token. And that's something that we're going to do on Aragon. Make a new window here, app. So we're going to go through and create a DAO, build your DAO, Polygon. Tesla Black DAO. logo. And then I'm going to do this go green. A movement for gig workers, a project by Web3 Freedom Club DAO. DAO in 3 DAO. Triple. System. So just throw this in here. Links. I think this can all be updated later. But I'm going to put a website. Tesla.black. So I'm just going to call it that over here. Site. Oh, I think that we actually need to do our treasury because we don't have that done real quick. So let's actually do that. App, save that global. And the reason that we got to create these here first is that we're actually going to airdrop these tokens that we mint for the smart contract into the save. Call this safe.tesla black.polygon. Check too. Okay, so I'm gonna get some copy and paste details over here.
just getting this on a clipboard because I don't know if we're gonna have to do this again. We probably will for Web3 CLT. For next. This was another reason I had this stuff on my clipboard here. And I don't know if it didn't like it because it didn't have the address. That matters. Because yeah, I'm gonna bring this over into my window here. All right. Well, we're making progress. When you fail and fail, try a different approach the next time, right? Wonder if the network's busy or something here. Not had a problem creating other safes previously. See, maybe it's because I didn't take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, and that's gonna be my good luck charm right there. Watch. I'm gonna put in aggressive on the network feed. Did you see that? I'm gonna give it some extra matic. Look, it's being executed. Safe account address. So here was the TX record. On scan.com TX record. Created safe on Polygon for Tesla. Safe account is ready. So let me get those details put into our smart contract database in Notion. So we just did a new safe. And here is the details. Safe treasury site south.
Start using wallet. Okay, so now we can get back to doing our close this because we're gonna save, define membership. Who can participate? Token holders. We do not have a token. Full name. This is, we call this Tesla Black DAO. Governance token. Safe page here. Or should we call it a social token? I think we should call it a social token, not a governance token. Social token. Token name can only contain alphanumeric. Symbol. TBK. DAO. And actually, the name that wanting to use here is a different name. So let me see. I think I've got a search on this. Oh, oh, oh. So let's see. Not have it. Let's see. Search for. No. Let's just do a new. So P token. DAO. Black DAO. And that's the. Let's see. Okay, so here's where the P token ID comes into play. That's what we're putting on the smart contract. And we're going to airdrop that into our wallet that we created here. Green DAO. Select.
So I'm gonna get back to the smart contract now. New Polygon ERC20. The board here. How long is this? Social tokens. I don't know if I have a good property. I think I'm gonna add one real quick here. I don't know if I can. Supply 10. That's 10 billion, right?
Yeah, I still have it here.
So here's the address that that's gonna go into. One Echo 4 Foxtrot. One Echo 4 Foxtrot. Tokens. One address. P token ID, TBK DAO, Tesla Black. So should I just say Tesla Black DAO? That's fine. I don't think that's too many. That look good?
Yeah, looks good. Hey, is this participation of outstanding tokens or of issued tokens?
I don't think that this will really matter because and that's why I did minimum participation of 0. So 0 of 10 billion tokens. And I don't think that we're actually going to be using Aragon because Aragon doesn't support a multi-token governance. So we're still planning on using Snapshot. We're using Aragon for their create DAO smart contract to mint the tokens. We've used Coinbase in the past, and not that Coinbase isn't a viable solution. It's
Let's see. Change. Execution. Vote change. Next. Deploy your DAO, not changeable. Polygon mainnet. These values are correct. Logo, changeable with the vote. Tesla Black DAO. Blah, blah, blah. Tesla Black website. Tesla.black website. These values are correct. Changeable with the votes. So all of this stuff, the only thing that's not changeable is the blockchain and like the smart contract name. And it says that it's changeable here, but I don't really know how well that propagates. Voting parameters. Most of these settings can be changed later with a vote. Deploy your DAO. Approve transaction. This is another transaction fee. So this transaction is 13 cents, 15 cents. So this is what is creating the third smart contract here. And we're planning on doing our registration with Wyoming Secretary of State using the Board of Stewards, the member DAO, and the tokens. And then setting up the governance to be done at vote.tesla.black, which is that'll be a space on snapshot.org. Let me go ahead and get this transaction confirmed here. So I'm going to bump this up to be aggressive because I can, and we're on a live stream. Confirm, because it's like 2 cents more. Transaction executed. Launch DAO dashboard. We're building your DAO. Your DAO is ready. Open your DAO. Tesla Black. Token based. So that should also mean we go over here to our safe. I'm going to close some of my windows because I think my computer is increasingly hating me. Then B TK DAO. So I was seeing here, and that should show up here momentarily in the safe. So let me actually bring that over here. So here it is. P token ID, TBK DAO, Tesla Black DAO social tokens. And let me throw this into Notion. We've already got that there. P token ID is TBK DAO. Supply address. So here's what that looks like on Polygon scan. So right there, token, P token ID, TBK DAO, Tesla Black DAO social tokens. So here's the token link for that. Gonna throw that on the live stream for everybody. Here's the Polygon scan.com TX record supply 10B. So with those details, that's what we need. Here's this in another window too. Okay, lock this token page. Wow, so we already created 4 smart contracts already here. Boom, boom, boom. The safe took a little bit longer. That was a little bit of a hiccup, but so those are the ones we got the airdrop done into the safe. So that's everything that we needed to get done with Tesla Black DAO. Now we need to true up solar EV. So I mark this to not use this. We've got a member NFT here, Board of Stewards. I think that this was the only one that I said to not use because I wanted to follow the same P token plus the supply on this one. This is one that we did quite a while ago. I can't remember. Let's see what the history was. Didn't even keep track of it, but it was on some live stream. We only did 25 million. I was wanting to bump that up to 10 billion, just like what we did here. Because that would give us a lot more leeway. And the thing is that we may even, do a different smart contract in the future, but changing smart contracts isn't easy, especially when you have some tokens distributed. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get this one done in a similar manner. So pretty much the only thing that we need to do for that one is, and I'm going to shut down some of these windows. So does that make sense? Like what we just went through, they're getting these for Tesla Black DAO, Amy and Tyler.
Yeah, I'm just following through.
I'm going to put in here real quick. Not doubt it is doubtful that we will be using the Aragon app dashboard, but we did use their smart contract for minting C20. So, and here's what I was looking at in this other, because I had that up on my other screen, but that's what the dashboard looks like, at least when I'm signed into that wallet. And that was, again, we just went through that process of minting that NFT or that smart contract. And I'm just closing some of these windows. So here was that safe. While I'm here, I should just probably switch to the solar EV safe. Let's see. I don't even know if I've got the safe added to my own dashboard. Anyway, let's see here. So this is the one that I was saying that we weren't going to use, the SEV DAO with the 25 million supply. And that's one of the things we're still going to use this token ID, but we can take a look at either burning these tokens or whatever so that we won't have any confusion. And the main thing is wanting the smart contract name to reflect the P token ID, and that's something that will likely get some better practices as we continue to find, implement, and refine better practices. So as we continue to do more and more smart contracts, I'm sure that that will only amplify. So let's go ahead and I'm going to bring open my profile here real quick for Solar EV. So here was the window that I was working with. So this is where I was doing this true up earlier today. So the member NFT, the board of stewards, same dynamic that we just went through with Tesla Black DAO, where we did the board of stewards, the pre-launch member there, and not planning on using the Solar EV Co-op DAO member NFT. And this is something that we may change that to like Community Solar Club here later. And that's a lower priority as far as what that looks like, because who knows, we may end up using the Board of Stewards more than, but that time will tell. The governance is going to be a very much iterative work in progress. So getting over here to the Aragon app. So this is where we went through, and this is also something, and this is actually SEVCO is what our security token will be. So this will also likely be another smart contract that we end up burning the tokens for. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and do a create a DAO, build your DAO. Polygon, let me make sure I've got enough Matic on here. Got it. Ooh, that's a little light. I'm gonna go ahead and send more Matic over. I'm glad I had Matic on Yonks because that would have been a little bit more difficult to do. Okay, so that's sending over. Next, DAO's name. This is, can't remember if this is is this the smart contract? We just went through this process. I mostly copy this except for this first part here. No, so that was definitely not the name. So let me go back here real quick. So here's the address. There. Should probably just, is this page locked? And get this quantity. $10 billion again. Deploy your DAO. Double check that everything is correct. Mainnet Polygon. Solar EV Co-op DAO. Solar EV Co-op DAO at Solar EV Co-op. Values are correct. Am I checking these? Check. Token holders. One address. C1 address. Charlie 779. Charlie 779. That's the one that's got those other SCV Tau tokens. That's correct. Root transaction. Up it up to aggressive.
13 cents. Oh, 14 cents now. Your DAO is ready. Open your DAO. Solar EV. Look, I misspelled that. I changed that. Was that one of the things that couldn't be changed? If that matters, I think the smart contract was correct. I wonder if this can be changed. Settings, DAO settings. Can't create a proposal. Settings. Settings. Okay, this was the token, this one right here. P token ID, SCV DAO, Solar EV Co-op DAO, social tokens. There's the token address. Solar EV Co-op. Okay, like this page. P token ID, SCV DAO. There's the 10 billion SCV DAO in the safe here. Safe added to my list. Safe dot solar EV dot uh, okay. All right, so close that. We got that done. So we get to go through this list again for Web3 Community Land Trust. Do we want to do it on live stream, or do you want me to just get it knocked out and call it a good night here on the live stream?
It's up to you, Jason.
What's that? You were cutting out a little bit. I think my computer's increasingly hating me.
It's up to you.
Well, I'm gonna get it done, and I'm wanting to get these entities registered here. I had a typo on the last one. I hate typos. Let's see. I might even have more stuff to do on the other one for Web3 CLT. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the go ahead and give it a wrap here. We got Tesla Black DAO and Solar EV Co-op DAO knocked out. I'm basically going to be going through the same process for Web3 CLT that went through with Tesla Black DAO, and I don't even think I have the hot wallet created for that yet. So, and this is one of the things that why I'm excited about doing this manner in the way that we're doing. Because the thing that's fabulous about this technology is that once you get it set up, it just works most of the time. And that's one of the things that we'll be looking forward to really refining as we're building this copy and paste model to launch strategic states after we get the model really dialed in here in Colorado. But any final thoughts, Amy or Tyler, before we call it a wrap on the marathon of launching DAOs tonight?
Great job. This is really exciting.
Things are absolutely moving along.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting when more people start engaging with the movement and start having some tangible results. And then I'm really excited about the GoFundMe. This is something that Tyler can attest that has been a long work in progress, and I don't know how many like My Tesla Fund and different websites along that line that really gravitated to this, that we're building Gigs Go Green, a movement for gig workers. And that's about as simple as the narrative can get, but there's a lot under the hood. And you can see DAOs here are one of the components. And then we're launching the Colorado Public Benefit Cooperatives on 2/22. But was originally planning this to be a working group for our Kickstarter campaign. So we'll have to kick that can down the road a little bit because when we had the conversation with Chainraise as far as really onboarding and then getting some details together for our Form C, which is the forms that we're going to have to file for our regulation crowdfund offerings. That the DAOs were a component of that, but not even going to unpack that. But anyway, thanks Amy and Tyler for hanging out with while I went through this stuff. I'm going to go through and finish offline the stuff for Web3 CLT and get that those details added to our Notion database. But like I said, I got a little bit more boxes to check that I didn't get done. I don't want to do that here on the live stream.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Jason. Great job. See you guys later.
Yes. Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.
Merry Christmas. Good night.
Night.